I tell you, there's nothing quite as nice as waking up at the crack of dawn to go out on the water and cast a line. But the reality of fishing isn't for everyone. Some people don't want to handle smelly bait or risk getting stuck with a hook. Thankfully, video games come to the rescue, as they so often do with simulated fishing. Often included as a minigame in larger open world games, fishing's a quaint and relaxing activity designed to be a break from the busy world around you. Whether it's for sport, food, or just to watch the world go by, fishing in games is as varied as it is in real life. But the joy of fishing is so widespread that there's even games that solely focus on reeling in our scaly water brethren. So to celebrate some really good ones, here's 5 games that got me hooked on fishing. The Nintendo Labo was revolutionary in so many ways, bringing a tactile cardboard building experience and combining it with charming minigames. While many of these games weren't anything to write home about, one of them really captured my heart, and that was the fishing. This simple game is the purest one-to-one video game fishing experience I've ever had. You cast a line, try to lure a marine dweller onto your hook, then bring it up to the surface and enjoy your victory. The feeling when your line gets a hit and controlling how you reel it in with your own 2 hands feels magical. It encourages you to go after bigger and bigger fish and show restraint lest your line snap. It's all of the good bits of fishing with none of the mess. Ugh. Ugh. A quaint rural life wouldn't be complete without a spot of fishing, so it's no surprise that farmyard favourite Stardew Valley would make the list. In fact, the fishing in Stardew is iconic in itself for being hair-pullingly tricky, at least when you're starting out. Fish are caught by carefully keeping a green bar under a little fish icon until you fill the progression bar and reel it on in. But this is much easier said than done. It's all too easy to overcook it and have the bar go shooting away, letting your fish go. Just like real fishing, it takes patience, persistence, and a steady hand. And sometimes what's on the end of your line isn't a fish at all. Dinner? It's tough work building up your workshop, mining resources, and getting friendly with the neighbors. So why not take a load off, grab your fishing rod, and pop down to the stream? While it doesn't have the most advanced mechanics, the fishing in my time at PORTIA still has buckets of charm. After applying some bait, cast your line into the middle of the swarming school. Wait for a bite from your desired prey, and once you feel a tug, reel them on in. Just make sure to keep them inside the bubble. And don't be too eager to feast, or you can kiss your seafood noodles goodbye. If you can master this battle of tug-of-war, those fishy fiends will be no match for you. Okay, so it's not so much a fishing game as a game about fish, but it has the same sense of patience and meditation, and it's a whole lot of fun. You take care of a fish tank full of guppies, who make it rain delicious coins. But what starts out as a quiet tank of fish quickly turns into an INSANIQUARIUM. Aliens invade that you'll have to take out, different varieties of creatures will join your tank, and sometimes they'll even poop diamonds. It's a simple game that just requires you to earn enough money to move to the next level, but it's a compelling and enjoyable clickfest. If you're over realism in your fishing, then why not make it ridiculous? This mobile masterpiece puts a spin on things by having you avoid fish as your line drops deep into the ocean, then hook them on your way back up. Once you're back at the surface, the fishy fiends are flung into the air for you to shoot. The more you get, the more money you make. There's a seemingly endless stream of upgrades and levels, and always new fish to catch. This is definitely a case where I'm glad it's only a video game. Imagine the cleanup. Well, that went swimmingly. Despite the scale of what we tried to tackle here, I think we managed to fish out some winners. I don't know about you, but I had a whale of a time. What? Whales are mammals? All these fish around and the one thing I can't catch is a break.